Welcome back to Story Orbit N, the podcast where we make learning English fun, engaging, and just a little bit juicy. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Tom. And today, we're diving headfirst into a topic that everyone, secretly or not so secretly, loves: celebrity gossip.
Oh, Tom, you know how to pick them. Who doesn't enjoy a good celebrity scandal or a heartwarming love story from Hollywood's elite? It's our guilty pleasure.
Absolutely. And while we spill the tea on some of our favorite, and maybe not so favorite stars, we're also going to be spilling some English vocabulary and expressions. So, you can learn while you eavesdrop, metaphorically speaking, on the lives of the rich and famous.
I love that. Spill the tea. For those of you who might not know, to spill the tea means to share gossip or to reveal juicy information. It's a fantastic, very modern idiom. So, Tom, where do we even begin with the vast universe of celebrity gossip?
I think we have to start with the reigning queens of reality TV and, arguably, modern celebrity culture, the Kardashians.
Oh, the Kardashians. They are truly a phenomenon, aren't they? Love them or loathe them, you can't deny their influence. We're talking about Kris, Kourtney, Kim, Khloe, Kendall, and Kylie. They've built an empire.
An absolute empire, and they're masters of staying in the headlines. It seems like every week there's a new development, whether it's a new business venture, a relationship drama, or a social media stir. They always manage to stay relevant.
To stay relevant. That's a great phrase. It means to remain important or connected to current events or popular culture. And they certainly do. I remember when Kim Kardashian first rose to prominence, it felt like overnight she was everywhere.
Kylie Jenner, for instance, became a self-made billionaire through her cosmetics line. Though, of course, that self-made part sparked a lot of debate.
It certainly did. When we say something sparked a debate, it means it caused a lot of discussion or argument. And that term, self-made, for someone who grew up in such a privileged environment was definitely controversial. It led to a lot of people taking sides.
Exactly. Taking sides means to support one person or group in an argument against another. And with the Kardashians, people always have very strong opinions, don't they? Some people idolize them, others criticize them relentlessly.
To idolize means to admire or love someone very much, often to an excessive degree. And to criticize someone relentlessly means to find fault with them continually and without mercy. It's a strong word, relentlessly.
Yeah, they definitely faced a lot of scrutiny. But, they seem to thrive on it. It's almost as if any publicity is good publicity for them.
That's a classic showbiz saying, isn't it? Any publicity is good publicity. It suggests that even negative attention can be beneficial because it keeps you in the public eye. It's a bit cynical, but often true in the world of celebrities.
Speaking of someone who has definitely faced a lot of scrutiny, but has also had an incredible amount of positive publicity lately, we have to talk about Taylor Swift.
Oh, Taylor! She is just unstoppable right now. The Eras Tour is breaking records, her re-recorded albums are topping charts, and her relationship with Travis Kelce has everyone buzzing.
Buzzing, that's a perfect word there. It means everyone is talking about it with excitement and interest. She's just on another level of superstardom. Her fans are incredibly loyal, aren't they? They're often called Swifties.
They are, and it's more than just loyalty, it's a deep connection. Taylor Swift is a master at connecting with her fan base. She often drops hints about new music or projects, which drives her fans wild trying to decode them.
To drop hints means to give subtle clues or suggestions without stating something directly. And to decode means to figure out or interpret a hidden message. Her fans are like detectives.
They really are. And her career longevity is something to admire. She's been a prominent figure in music for well over a decade, and she just keeps getting bigger. She's definitely at the top of her game.
At the top of her game. That's an excellent expression. It means performing at your highest level of skill or ability. And she truly is. It's fascinating to watch how she's navigated the music industry and taken control of her own narrative.
It's an inspiring story, honestly. From country darling to global pop icon, she's really proven her staying power.
Staying power. That's a great one. It refers to the ability to last or remain popular and successful for a long time. which is quite rare in the fast-paced world of celebrity.
Exactly. Now, let's pivot a little to someone who's had a bit more, shall we say, tumultuous time in the public eye recently, Johnny Depp.
Ah, Johnny Depp. His career has had some serious ups and downs. He was a huge Hollywood heartthrob and a critically acclaimed actor for decades. Then, the legal battles with his ex-wife Amber Heard really rocked his public image.
Ups and downs is a fantastic idiom for periods of good fortune and bad fortune, and rocked his public image means severely damaged or destabilized how the public viewed him. The whole trial was very public, very dramatic.
It was. It was constantly in the news, and everyone seemed to have an opinion. The term people often used was a media circus.
A media circus. That's perfect. It describes a situation in which the media are extremely interested in a story and report it in a way that is sensational and exaggerated. And that's exactly what it was. It felt like you couldn't escape it.
No, you couldn't. And for a while, it seemed like his career was, well, on the rocks.
On the rocks. Another great idiom. If a relationship or a career is on the rocks, it means it's experiencing serious problems and is likely to fail soon. It looked pretty bleak for him for a bit there.
It did. But then, after the verdict, there seems to have been a bit of a resurgence. He's been working again, doing more independent films. It shows how quickly public perception can shift sometimes.
It really does. It's a reminder that celebrity narratives are rarely straightforward. They're often complex and evolving. Let's talk about another enduring Hollywood figure who has seen his share of headlines, both good and bad, Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Now there's a name synonymous with Hollywood glamour. From his early days as a heartthrob to his Oscar-winning roles, he's been a constant presence.
A heartthrob is a handsome and charming man, especially an actor or singer. And he definitely fit that bill. His relationships, especially with Jennifer Aniston and Angelina Jolie, were constantly under the microscope.
Under the microscope. Another excellent expression. If something is under the microscope, it means it is being examined in great detail and with intense scrutiny. Their every move, every public appearance was analyzed.
Absolutely. The Team Jen versus Team Angelina debate was huge. People really got invested in those relationships, didn't they?
They did. To get invested means to become emotionally involved or to put a lot of effort and interest into something. It's like people felt a personal stake in their love lives. It's wild.
It is wild. And speaking of getting invested, sometimes celebrities find themselves in situations where they have to address rumors directly.
Oh yeah, to address rumors means to respond to unverified stories or gossip that are circulating about them. Sometimes they ignore them, sometimes they tackle them head on.
It's a delicate balance. If you address every single rumor, you could spend all your time doing that. But if you ignore something too serious, it could spiral out of control.
Spiral out of control. A fantastic descriptive phrase. It means to get progressively worse in a way that is impossible to manage or stop, like a bad rumor becoming accepted as fact.
Exactly. I wonder, for our listeners, what celebrity news story has really caught your attention recently? To catch your attention means to make you notice something or someone. Think about it as we move on.
That's a great question for me. Personally, I find myself drawn to stories about celebrities who use their platform for good, like those who are passionate about a cause and really champion it.
Oh, absolutely. To champion a cause means to support or defend a cause or person. It's really inspiring when they use their fame for philanthropy or activism. It really helps to raise awareness.
To raise awareness. That means to make people more conscious and informed about a particular issue. It's definitely a positive aspect of celebrity culture that often gets overlooked amidst the gossip.
I agree. It's not all about scandals and drama. There are many celebrities who are genuinely trying to make a difference. And sometimes their personal struggles, when shared, can also resonate with people.
To resonate with people. That's a powerful one. It means to evoke a feeling of shared understanding or emotion in others. When a celebrity opens up about mental health struggles, for instance, it can help countless others feel less alone.
It truly can. It humanizes them. To humanize someone means to make them seem more relatable and less like an abstract, perfect figure. And that's important because sometimes we forget that celebrities are just people too.
Exactly. They face the same challenges, just on a much larger, more public stage. And often, they're under immense pressure to maintain a certain image. It could be a lot to live up to.
To live up to expectations or an image means to meet those standards or fulfill what is expected of you. It must be exhausting to constantly be scrutinized and judged.
I can only imagine. So, while we enjoy the entertainment that celebrity gossip provides, it's also good to remember the human element behind the headlines.
A very wise point, Tom. Before we recap, let's quickly squeeze in one more massive star, someone who embodies constant transformation. Lady Gaga.
Oh, a brilliant choice. I mean, her ability to successfully reinvent herself time and time again is just phenomenal.
To reinvent yourself. That's a crucial phrase in celebrity culture. It means to change your image, style, or career focus completely, usually to maintain public interest or start fresh. She went from the meat dress and the wild pop theatrics to Hollywood actress and jazz singer. It's a huge shift.
It is. And she did it all without losing her fan base, which is a testament to her talent. She didn't just dip her toe in, acting, or jazz, she plunged in and won awards.
To dip your toe in something is a great idiom. It means to start doing something new, usually tentatively and for a short period, to see if you like it. But as you said, Gaga is all or nothing. She was nominated for an Oscar for A Star Is Born and won for the song Shallow. She became a major crossover star.
A crossover star. That term is used for someone who has achieved success in multiple different fields or genres like music and film. She truly conquered both.
Absolutely. And similar to our earlier point, she uses her platform for good through her Born This Way Foundation, which advocates for mental health and youth empowerment.
To advocate for something means to publicly recommend or support a particular cause or policy. Her activism is a major part of her legacy, often eclipsing, the earlier, more outlandish fashion choices.
You've just hit on another perfect word. Outlandish. Outlandish means looking or sounding bizarre or unfamiliar, strange. Her early outfits were certainly outlandish, but they were also a commentary on fame and fashion. It was a conscious choice.
Precisely. She's always been more than just a pop star. She's an artist who uses her image to make a statement.
To make a statement means to express an opinion or send a message through your actions, clothes, or behavior. So whether she's in a simple ball gown or costume made of steak, she's always communicating something deliberate.
She keeps us all on her toes. She's certainly someone who has managed to stay perpetually interesting.
And on that note of perpetual interest, let's quickly recap some of the fantastic vocabulary and expressions we've covered today.
All right, we started with to spill the tea, meaning to share gossip. We talked about how the Kardashians stay relevant, which means to remain important or connected.
Then we discussed how Kylie Jenner's self-made billionaire status sparked a debate, meaning it caused an argument, and how people often take sides in celebrity controversies, meaning they support one group against another.
We mentioned how some people idolize celebrities, meaning they admire them excessively, while others criticize them relentlessly, meaning they find fault continually. And the idea that any publicity is good publicity.
With Taylor Swift, we talked about her relationship with Travis Kelce having everyone buzzing, meaning everyone is excited and talking about it, and how she drops hints to her fans, meaning give subtle clues, which they then try to decode, meaning interpret.
We also used the phrase at the top of her game to describe her success, meaning performing at her highest level, and her incredible staying power, referring to her ability to remain popular for a long time.
For Johnny Depp, we mentioned his career having ups and downs, referring to good and bad periods, and how the legal battles rocked his public image, meaning damaged his reputation.
We describe the trial as a media circus, meaning an exaggerated and sensational media event, and how his career was on the rocks, meaning experiencing serious problems.
Finally, with Brad Pitt, we noted his relationships were under the microscope, meaning examined in great detail, and how people got invested in his love life, meaning they became emotionally involved.
We also touched on celebrities needing to address rumors, meaning to respond to gossip, to prevent things from spiraling out of control, meaning getting worse and unmanageable, and how celebrities can champion a cause, meaning support it, and raise awareness, meaning make people more informed.
and how their stories can resonate with people, meaning create shared understanding, and humanize them, meaning make them more relatable, and the pressure to live up to certain expectations.
And our last star, Lady Gaga, gave us to reinvent yourself, meaning to completely change your image, and outlandish, meaning bizarre or strange. We also learned to dip your toe in, an activity, meaning to try it tentatively, and crossover star, meaning someone successful in multiple fields, and to advocate for a cause, meaning to support it publicly, and to make a statement.
Wow, that really was a lot. So, for our listeners, we encourage you to practice these new words and phrases. Think about a celebrity news story that has caught your attention recently and try to use some of these expressions to describe it.
Yes, please leave a comment below with a sentence or two using a new word or phrase you learned today. We absolutely love hearing from you and seeing your progress.
And that's all the tea we have for you today on Story Orbit N. Thank you so much for joining us.
We'll be back next time with more engaging conversation and, of course, more English learning. Until then, keep chatting. Bye for now.